But I think some applications you can actually do.
Okay, ale certainly not with QGraph. QGraph is not moving fast enough to actually have kind of available.
I'm sure someone's going to write a patch for this very soon.
Yeah, then the mailer will not understand it and will discard it.
Hi, I'm going to tell you about my project that I'm working on that's called Tin Can Telecom.
Get closer to the screen so I can square it. Yeah.
Essentially what I'll be doing is I will be giving free wireless internet access coming from a tin can, which is actually an antenna, which I'm going to get into. We're going to have a little geeky talk. Is that better?
Oh no,
You're trying to waste my time.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so essentially I'll tell you the project. I'm going to be walking around with this tin can that's going to be connected to a wireless router inside my purse. And I'm going to be emitting wireless frequency so people can use it for free. And when people go to it, they're going to go to a website. And the name of the network, you know, when you pull down, you know, when you look for a wireless network on your laptop, it has a name. And the name of this one will be called How Is Your Back Today? And it'll bring you to a website that talks about proper posture when you're at your computer. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about antennas because they're so darn cool. We have the wireless router. Now this is the thing that you attach to whatever's giving you internet, right? And it emits a radio frequency, which, as we speak, are all around us and running through us right now because there's wireless internet here and radio frequencies are just everywhere. So I found this picture, but what's interesting about this antenna here is all the standards and antennas that come with your wireless internet router or the one in your computer in a Mac. It's right on the corner here where the plastic is because metal kind of gets in the way. This one is omnidirectional, and what that means is that it emits a radio frequency that goes out like this. So it goes all over the place, which is really good because your computer antenna is going like, hey, I want some radio frequencies. I want to get my user on the internet. And so it's really useful because it goes all over the place. But say you just, you want internet in one direction. Or you want to pick up internet from really far away, so you need a specific kind of antenna. Well, there's all sorts of computer enthusiasts online who use something like this. So if you use a PC, you have a wireless card sticking out of it. And what they'll do is they'll hook up a tin can to a wire into their wireless card, and all of a sudden they can reach internet frequencies from a really far distance, even over 3 kilometers away, all using a tin can, something called a BNC connector, and a wire. Pretty harmless stuff, right? But what you don't realize is that these things are harmful, and why? Because people are using these things called cantennas to hijack our networks and to steal important information. So one of the most popular forms of cantennas is one that uses a Pringles chip can, and you can actually reach internet frequencies from far away. Is this making sense? Okay, so you're using it, so you have this modified antenna. So yeah, so what's interesting is online, I spent a lot of time doing research. There's all sorts of people, like these kids. These guys are great. They're about 16 years old, little young hackers, and they show you how to make one of these. And it's very straightforward, but typically it doesn't work so well on our little beautiful Macs. So it's better if you have a PC. Sorry, guys. They're easier to hack into. What was I going to say? Okay. Just let me look at this for a sec. We looked at that. These kids are great. They even show you how to hack an elevator. But what else is really cool, too, about antennas is that they can emit and they can receive. So what's interesting about the antenna is that if you connect it to your computer, yes, you can receive wireless internet networks from far away, but if you connect it to your wireless router, you can be sending your internet, your wireless internet radio frequencies really far away too. So you could be giving people internet. But did I tell you guys that actually, like in Sacramento, California, it's illegal to have a antenna? You're not allowed to have a CAN with this little BNC connector and a wire because they think it's dangerous. And it most certainly is. I'm just kidding. I don't think it's dangerous. Okay. Where were we? So I'm using it the other way around, where I'm being nice and I'm like, oh, let's give people internet. So I'm going to be presenting this at the HTML Festival, and what I'm going to be doing is this is an old diagram. I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of my skills with pencil crayons. Don't let the geeky discussion fool you. See. You have the wireless internet coming from the Contemporary Gallery, and I have a little suitcase here, but now I've gotten it so I can put my little wireless router in a purse, and there's my little antenna, and it actually has a handle on it. So I'll be walking around with it around actually the Grande Bibliothèque Nationale, because I know that there's tons of people in there who have their computers out. And you know, when you're sitting and doing research or you're working on your computer, you're not always aware of yourself or how you're sitting. So, you know, maybe they need a little bit of information about how to, you know, little exercises they can do while working on their computers. So I thought it'd be a nice